We'll continue tracking, but right now we're taking a shift from that story onto the other big story that we've been tracking closely. A day after the High Court barred him from taking any action against rebel MLAs led by Sachin Pilot, Rajasthan Assembly Speaker CP Joshi has said that he will approach the Supreme Court now. CP Joshi has said that he plans to move a special leave petition in the Apex Court in order to avert a constitutional crisis in the state. He argued that he has the right to disqualify MLAs and no one can interfere in the Speaker's decision. He has said that he has respected the court's judgment so far out of respect, but this respect doesn't mean one authority can overlap the role of the other authority. Joshi said that he was going to challenge the High Court action on the ground as to why the High Court was entertaining a petition at the procedural level when the Speaker has not even passed any order and only issued show cause notices to the erring MLAs.
सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने 92 में कोई तो कोहन के केस में ये एस्टेब्लिश किया कि भाई जो डिस्क्वालिफिकेशन का काम है वो किस तरह से होगा और इसमें किसको अधिकार है, और वेल डिफाइंड करके उसमें कहा कि स्पीकर को इसमें अधिकार है और कोई भी कोर्ट स्पीकर जब तक निर्णय पर नहीं पहुंचे उसके बीच में इंटरवीन नहीं करेगा। स्पीकर का फैसला डिस्क्वालिफिकेशन में वो क्वेश्चनेबल नहीं है। हम कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल क्राइसिस की तरफ बढ़े उससे पहले मैंने ये उचित समझा कि सुप्रीम कोर्ट के अंतर्गत एसएलपी दायर की जाए।
Our legal editor Utkarsh Anand and our political editor Pallavi Ghosh are both joining us with the very latest on this story. Utkarsh, I want to come to you first. This is not the first time in the recent past that a case related to the disqualification of MLAs is going to be taken up at the Supreme Court. Now that the Speaker wants to approach the Supreme Court, what is it as precedents that we have in such cases?
If Speaker Mr. CP Joshi decides to come to the Supreme Court, it will not have any precedent because it will be against an interim order of the High Court.
Okay.
Here what the High Court has done is very clear. High Court has just asked him to hold his hand until 24th evening so that a judgment can be delivered. Now, for the case, it went on for 5 days. There were effective arguments advanced on behalf of both sides for more than 30 hours. Dr. Abhishek Manu Singhvi, appearing on behalf of the Speaker himself, had considered on 2 occasions that they will not act against, they will not do anything, they will not proceed with qualification notices. It was last evening when the High Court said that after conclusion of the argument that will hear this case on 24th evening and let the Speaker not act pursuant to the notices until that point in time. The paragraph by the High Court order used the word, it is ordered accordingly, it is directed. That is what the Speaker is now saying, with a direct intrusion into the exclusive domain of the Speaker's offices. This amounts to destroying the delicate balance between the judiciary and the legislature. High Court should not have directed the Speaker, which is also a constitutional office, to not act. Apart from that, the Speaker, Mr. Joshi's petition in the Supreme Court is also going to raise the question that how could the High Court entertain such a petition on behalf of Mr. Sachin Pilot and 18 other MLAs, when the 1992 Constitution Bench judgment of the Supreme Court is very clear that till the time Speaker decides, there will not be any interference with the decision-making process.
Okay.
Based on these 2 grounds, they have come to the Supreme Court. They are going to file this petition from a short while from now.
All
and
right.
they are also going to press for a hearing today.
Okay. All right. So they are going to press for a hearing today itself. That petition is likely to be filed in some time from now, as Utkarsh is telling us. The Speaker is going to approach the Supreme Court. Now, Sachin Pilot, meanwhile, has served a legal notice to Congress MLA Giriraj Singh Malinga over allegations that the sacked Deputy Chief Minister, that's him, offered money to Malinga to join the BJP. This comes a day after Giriraj Malinga had claimed that Pilot had offered him money to join the BJP. Listen in to what Malinga had to say on Monday.
जो मेरे से बात हुई वो सचिन जी से बात हुई, उन्होंने पैसे की मेरे से बात जरूर की थी। अमाउंट खूब, आप तो मुंह खोलो कितना चाहिए।
क्या 35 करोड़ की बात आई थी या 35 से ऊपर भी थी?
35 की आई, चिंता मत करो, 35 की रेट है।
कहाँ कब बात हुई थी आपकी सचिन पायलट से?
मेरी तो हुई है उनसे 2-3 बार गया हूँ। एक बार मैं पंचायतों का प्रशिक्षण चल रहा था, जब मेरी बात हुई, और एक बार अभी मैं एक एक्सीडेंट के ट्रांसफर के काजे गया था, जब मेरी बात मैंने मना कर दिया, मैं बीजेपी में नहीं जाऊंगा भाई, अपने इस्तीफा दे के नहीं जाए और जनता में किस मुँह से जाएंगे।
Pallavi Ghosh is with us, getting us more details on the political aspect of this entire controversy. Now, Pallavi, as the Speaker gets set to approach the Supreme Court, it appears that the temporary reprieve that Sachin Pilot had managed to get from the High Court is now clearly jeopardized, is it?
Yes, I mean, the Congress's game plan is very simple, Maha. When I asked them why are they doing this, even at the verdict has to come on Friday, they said we only want to keep Sachin Pilot and the dissident MLAs engaged. Now, what is going to happen is that the lawyers for Sachin Pilot, Pilot himself, will now have to keep on taking legal way out. What is it that they have to do when the matter goes to Supreme Court and the petition is filed and a hearing takes place? So the strategy in the Congress party is keep them occupied so that there's no time for politics. Now, only worry at this point of time, and Gehlot, frankly speaking, doesn't have a reason to worry because he has the numbers, is that the dissident MLAs should not poach on any other MLAs who are with Gehlot at this point of time.
Okay.
So just as Pilot's challenge is to keep his stock together, the similar challenge is being faced by Gehlot as well.
Pallavi, many thanks for joining us with those details. Pallavi and Utkarsh getting us